Hey, April fans, so I decided, what the heck, I'm not going to wait till tomorrow to do this. I'm going to do it tonight. So I grabbed out my custom Titus I've been working on for a while that you guys have seen probably some videos on. And I decided he's going to get an upgrade to these new shorts right here. Now, I was looking at these shorts, and a couple things we have to do first is we're going to have to sand out the inside here and then sand off this rim as much as possible and make it nice and thin, and then stick it in some hot water and then put it onto our new Titus. How cool will that be? So before I jump into there, let's talk about this brand new heating system that I've kind of devised and how it works. So I got these new cups right here, and I thought it'd be kind of cool for when I do videos to have a nice clear cup to put in things to be heated up so you guys could see them through the glass. Now, when I did my time test with my temperature gauge, it only lasts for 3 minutes with the right temperature, and I basically lost the heat way too fast. So then I decided to get this cool cup warmer right here, and you can see it's kind of nice. It has a temperature gauge on it, and you can raise the temperature gauge or lower it, and then you put your cup on top. But the problem is with these cups, they have a rim. We can see that or not, that sticks up a little bit, and so this surface right here sits on the top of that burner. Then there's a big old air gap right here in the middle. So I did a bunch of temperature tests on it to see what was going on, and with that air gap, it would cause the burner to heat up as hot as possible, and the water would eventually reach the right temperature. We found that in my test trials, about temperature 155, right around that range is where you want your water to work, and it takes about 3 minutes for the plastic to warm up. So what I did was I thought, you know what, it's got to be a way to make this work. And my friend has got a new lathe, and I was thinking I'll just use his lathe in order to make a piece of metal that fits in there. Then I thought, hey, what about these thermal mats? So here's a thermal mat right here that I ordered on Amazon, and basically they're used for your circuit boards and your chips and stuff on your computer to hook to your heat sinks to cool them down. So I found one that was 100 millimeters by 100 millimeters and 2 millimeters thick, and I cut it to the shape of the, there it is right there, the stats on it, in case you want to see that. And I cut it to the shape of the glass right here on the inside so that it butts up really tight against here, makes a total seal, and then this part still touches the edge. Let me show you how it looks in the camera, and you can see it inside there, and it just makes a good thermal bond. And after I did that, oh hey Christopher, after I did that, it made it so that then I was able to keep the temperature, the right temperature for working on action figures without having to reheat the water over and over again. And so that is my new way to keep the figures. And it's nice is because the temperature is about 155, which means you can touch it with your hands without burning them, but it's warm enough to make the plastic pliable to work on it. I haven't got any new DC McFarlane figures yet. I was looking at them. I was looking at the Superman. It looks pretty cool, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it or not. I might. It looked really cool. I'm going to go ahead and sand this out, and then we'll get this ready to put onto our Titus. So let me go ahead and pull out my Dremel tool. And I'm doing this live, so it's a little strange for me, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so let me start to sand this thing out. Well, you got the new Batman figure, huh? That Batman figure does look cool. I was thinking about getting him, potentially. Sorry I'm not talking much, you guys, but there's not a lot to talk about while I'm sanding. I have to be careful so I don't hurt myself. I'm just trying to sand this all out so it'll fit over He-Man's waist. Almost done. All right. So now that I have that all done, all sanded out, I'm now going to toss it into that hot water so it can be stretched out and fit right into the new Tytus custom figure. Just drop that right in there. There we go. And while that's sitting for its 3 minutes, let's do a little bit of cleanup here because I have a pile of plastic. And also while we're waiting, no, Chris, I don't think I got those. I'll take a look at them and see. Took my little broom out of here. I'll have to get it back. All right, I got the bulk of it out. Let's go ahead and pull this guy apart and get him ready. So, in case you didn't know, this figure comes apart in the middle. And it doesn't break him. And that's how you change out his loincloth. Now this right here can come off. It takes a little bit of effort. And I was tempted to pull this off, but to get it off, you have to take the leg off and then pull it off. Now, I was going to just put that over this, but then as I started thinking about it, this is pretty thin. And if I use that thick one, it would throw off the height of this pin and it would no longer fit onto Tytus. That's why I decided instead just to sand it all the way around. Let's see, this is getting soft yet. And see this water, it's kind of cool because it's just the right temperature not to burn you. As you saw, I reached into my hands. So you can pull it out, shake off the excess water, and let's just stick that over the top and see how it fits. Still just a little bit tight, but it's getting close. So I'm gonna do a little more sanding on it and throw it back in the hot water again. looks pretty good. Let's clean it up a little bit. Toss it in my vat of hot water. Bloop. All right, so we'll give that a few minutes. Let me see if I can find that. I know it's kind of boring for you guys now, just watching literally the plastic warm up on here. Let's see if it's soft enough yet. Oh, not quite. Just a little bit more temperature. So if you ever find one that's a small one, that'd be really cool. Thanks. All right, so let's check it out and see if it is pliable enough to fit onto our He-Man body. That's still really tight. It's so close though. Let's see how close that is. Just for kicks, let's see how it fits on his lower part of his waist here. Yeah, it's still way too tight for that too. Okay, let's do a little more sanding and a lot more heating. See if we can get this thing to fit. All right. I think it's as much sanding as I can do until I accidentally go through. So this will be the last shot we have of making this work. Smooth that all up and drop it in the water. So close. I think we got it. Look at that. Whew. A little bit of finagling, but we got that on there. Now let's pop them back together carefully. I think that's pretty cool. Now he's got the right shorts on at least. How's that? Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. That's all I was working on, was just tearing off Titus's shorts on my other live video and then putting these ones on him. So now he's getting closer. The next thing I have to do is work on the arm cuffs now, because we know the arm cuffs that I used originally were way too big for this, but I really want to have arm cuffs that look like this on my custom Titus. So once I get the arm cuffs done, then I will have him complete. So he's getting really close to being transformed into Titus. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks for the thumbs up, share, like, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Thanks. Bye now.